I invite you to join me in putting your hands together as we welcome our first guest of the day, all the way from a stand somewhere over there, E100, from Romaco. It is our good friend, Vitor. Welcome, Vitor. There
Hello.
we go.
Hello, good
a
morning.
Smattering of applause. Come and grab a seat. Come and grab a seat. Really good to see you. Again, we've crossed paths many times before. Tell me, though, for people who haven't crossed paths with you, tell me what Romaco does.
Good morning, yes. Thank you very much for the opportunity being here. Romaco, what are we doing? We are a machine manufacturer. We provide solutions mainly for the pharmaceutical industry, from granulation up until end of line. So we do granulation. We have a brand called Innojet for granulation. We have Killian for tablet presses, TechPharm for tablet coating. Then we go for primary packaging. One of the part of primary packaging is the NOAC, the blister packaging machines, which we will be presenting here. Then we have the Zebra, which is doing rigid tubes as well as alu strip, so the heat sealing solutions. Going over to Promatic, where we do the packaging, the cartoning end of line until the palletizing systems, and we also do filling, powder and liquid filling with Macofar. So we are a brand out of a group out of 7 brands, very known in the pharmaceutical industry, and we are happy to be here with the new 760.
Like you say, a very substantial operation there. Whereabouts are you active? Here in the UK, of course, and I know you've got dozens of machines on floors across the UK here, but where else in the world are you active? Is it Europe, or do you stretch out to Asia and the Americas as well?
Actually, we are active worldwide. So our headquarters is in Germany, in Karlsruhe, Germany. We have different plants, 3 plants in Germany, 1 plant in Barcelona in Spain, another plant in Bologna, and also a production plant in China. So we are acting worldwide, not only here in the UK. We have a very bright machine base, installed base in the UK, but as well as in other countries. We have more than 12,000 installations worldwide.
Okay. Well, let's focus in on the innovation that we're talking about here today as part of our Innovations 11 program. And well, I can just see it over my shoulder there, the Romaco NOAC N760 Blister Pack machine. We're going to go over to your colleague, to Marcus.
Yes.
Providing all the technology works, and it has been working, so I'm hoping that's the case today as well.
I have no doubt.
Very briefly set the scene for us before we see the product in action. What is it, who's it for, which kind of market segment, small operations or pretty big ones?
No, this is basically our smallest blister unit, so it goes up to 200 blister maximum a minute, so it's on the low production output side. It's a very flexible machine. Former parts are very easy to change, very quick to change. And this has been the focus that customers are buying this kind of machine for basically 40 years already. I think we have traces from the 70s, early 80s about this machine. The new 760, we have upgraded it completely, so we made it GMP conform. This is a machine which is can be used without any issues in the pharmaceutical industry. The former version had some older issues. Nevertheless, the most important thing is the former parts that the customers might have from the old machines can still be used or are intended to be used on this new machine.
So a well-established platform, like you say, that's been operational one way or another for decades, but modernized to meet current needs, current regulations.
Current regulations, correct.
Yeah. Okay. Enough talk. Let's see it in action. So I'm just going to put my finger to my ear in live TV fashion and ask if we can go down the line to Marcus at stand E100. Hello, Marcus. Can you hear me?
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me as well?
Yes, Marcus. We're hearing you and seeing you loud and clear. We've just been hearing from your colleague Vitor here the bigger picture around Romaco. You've also got the machine there in front of you, the 760. Can we take a look at it in action, please?
Yes, that's right. So just a few words to it. Vitor already gave you the frame data of the machine. It's the smallest one we have available, but still good for up to 200 blisters per minute. And not only for the pharmaceutical industry, as he said, it is also for other applications because we can make very large and deep pockets on this. So if you don't mind, I switch it on. So we got it running. So first, you see, we are forming the foil here on this station to get the tablets in there. And then we can add the products which are coming down the chute. And so we feed cavities with this. So it's a blister machine, obviously. We're making blister, which is controlled with the camera. We seal it, we cut it, and we separate it. So talking about innovation and around the environment, so today on this exhibition we are showing a complete 100% mono PET blister, which can be completely recycled and can be run very well on this machine. As you see, there is no aluminium, no PVC. This is in cooperation with Liveo Research foil manufacturer, and actually this is the only one in the whole world which is in a real production already in pharmaceutical at Bayer. So for this presentation we are running like 140 blisters per minute with 35 cycles, and the machine itself, I don't know if Vitor mentioned, is one of the types which we are having most in the UK and Ireland. So it's 50 and more machines there sold, and the main type of customers is our contract customers, which are necessary to be flexible on the production from the day-to-day base job. Well, you see, machine is running quietly and constant, and if you want, so if somebody has to ask some questions to it, I'm open to answer everything.
Mark, it's a great demo. Thank you very much indeed. And I'm always relieved when a live demo on live TV works. So thank you for babysitting the machine and making sure that that was a seamless demonstration. We're going to come back here to the theatre right now, and I'll put some further questions to Vitor. But Marcus, thank you very much indeed. That all went very well, which is great to see, and I'm sure speaks of the reliability of your systems there and of the 760. And like your colleague Marcus said, that is typical of the machines that here in the UK, like you said, a global market that you have, but you're seeing being deployed here in the UK right now.
Actually, this is a very versatile machine and very easy to change over the format. So it has been for the decades a machine used by CMOs who need quick changeovers, short standing downtime. So it's a very easy to operate machine. Therefore, it has a huge history and also a huge future with this new version.
And in terms of throughput there, entry level, high throughput, you know, is there a journey that if you are earlier on, you know, maybe you're a smaller CMO, for example, and then you suddenly start taking on a lot more work, is there a journey that would enable you to go to a much higher throughput machine?
Yes, definitely. So this is our entry level, as Marcus mentioned. 200 blisters a minute is the maximum output. So it was now running 140, a reasonable production speed. The nice thing, it's flexible, so it allows you to have to also pack other products than tablets. You may also pack syringes or whatever. So this can also be a reason to acquire the machine. We have adapted also the technology to work now with the new foils. This 100% PET is a very interesting foil which has been looked for by the manufacturers because of the ban of PVC in the industry. They are looking for other solutions, and this machine also can handle this kind of product.
So future-proofed in terms of sustainability, at least. Definitely. In terms of materials there. Very good. I want to throw the questions out, or throw the microphone, the metaphorical microphone out to our audience. If you have any questions that you would like to put to Vitor about the 760, about products around that, but in particular about the innovations around this machine here, then please do share them. We have Irene with the microphone at the back there. Maybe you need a few more moments to think of those questions, so I will throw my final question to Vitor, and that will be any other business. Obviously we've been chatting, I've been asking you some questions, but is there anything that we haven't spoken about this machine that you think it would be particularly important to share with our audience online as well as in the theatre itself today?
What I can additionally say is that users of this old version machine, they can use the format parts also on the new machine. I think this is a very interesting point for existing customers who are thinking to overhaul the machine park, and this especially for CMOs who might have a really big amount of format parts. It can be interesting. I'm coming back to your former question regarding the journey. So this can be the entry level. We have also other machines, other blister packaging machines, which go up to 600, 700 blister a minute. So we cover the whole range of medium size, small to medium size production.
Very good, very good. Final call for any questions from our audience here today on the N760 blister pack machine from Romaco. No, just lots of smiles, lots of happy people who feel as though they've had all of the questions that they could possibly have asked already answered. So I think that's a happy audience in that case. In which case, happy audience, I invite you to put your happy hands together and give a warm round of applause for Vitor. Obrigado.
Thank you very much.